So as you can see, got one of my kitties here with me. And as I mentioned in the last video, I'm going to make an effort to do these videos on a regular basis and have a number of ideas I wanted to cover. But one that really came to mind was alcohol and how much I've been drinking as of late. And it's not that there's a problem. So let's just put that out there, that there have been times where I have drank to excess, not enough that I've passed out or blacked out or anything like that, but there have been a couple of instances, and one in particular was, I would say, back in 2005, 2006, and I pretty much downed this globe-shaped margarita and had to have a friend come pick me up, and crashed at his place for the night. And then just a couple of other instances throughout the years. But over the last couple of weeks, I noticed that I had a number of Bloody Marys. And I love me a good Bloody Mary, and I swear I've come up with some great recipes, but I went back and looked over the number of bottles of Bloody Mary mix I went through and realized that in the course I was getting about 3 drinks out of 1 bottle, given the type of bottle or shape of bottle it was. And I think I went through 4 or 5 bottles of Bloody Mary mix, which would mean that I had 12 to 15 in probably about a 10-day period. And that would mean that it was coming home after work, having 1, maybe 2, and ended up finishing the rest of what I had last night. But in turn, I had to go out and get 2 small bottles of vodka. And that was the first moment that I'm like, okay, maybe I need to start cutting back on this. And then the second thing, and this is what brought me the most concern, was how much I wanted a Bloody Mary. And this was around like 10 in the morning. And I'm thinking, no, that's not a good feeling at all. So I went to the gym, which I hadn't done in actually almost 3 weeks. And that's when it was like I was making these connections that I'm isolating myself again. I'm putting myself in situations that aren't conducive or productive for myself, and I am not liking the way I'm feeling regarding that. So even today, I only went to the gym for about half an hour, and I have to take that as a positive because I at least went to the gym. It's on the treadmill for a half hour, so I'm happy with that. But then, in turn, I go out and get sushi afterwards, and way too much. But I did. Here we go. I did end up, getting some eggs, getting them hard boiled, and I will end up peanuts rubbing against my phone. Anyway, but I just did not like the fact that I was drinking so much. And I have some sake, coconut sake in the fridge, and I'm going to finish that up. And today's the 24th, so there's a week left. It's not like I have to drink it right away. But I realized that, in the month of December, I want to go dry. No alcohol whatsoever. And, the good news is I went through all the vodka. Bad news is I went through all the vodka. And it was a lot of vodka. But as I mentioned before, it's not that I think I have a problem. I think it's more that I'm relying on alcohol as a, it's not so much a crutch, just enjoying it too much. But then when I started having the cravings this morning, that I wouldn't say alarmed me, but it definitely made me put into consideration that I need to start making productive changes. So all I do know is that it's been, an interesting last couple of weeks without Doug being here. There's another kitty somewhere. Oh, there he is. Here comes Felix making his grand entrance. Yeah. But, hey, you want to say hi? Yep, here he comes. But anyway, we have 3. And they bring me such happiness. This one has been sitting on my chest in the mornings, giving me attention. And that one wakes me up. Oh, well, speaking of which, 5 in the morning, like right on the dot, 5 in the morning, the 3 of them woke me up. And needless to say, I wasn't happy, but I do love them to death. So as I said, I'm going to make an effort to do this. So the first one I posted was 2 days ago on Thanksgiving, and I'm posting this one. So thank you for watching. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at thatbyguy3000. You gotta love cats. All right. Love you, and talk to you soon.